Yes, Abba, Adom Mpensenpensenmu, Nana Yabrefo, Dr. Nana Yabrefo, Dan, so sorry. My TV paper headlines just for give me, and then to my viewers as well. Quick one, a Jacko fired, Daily Graphic, a Jacko fired. No future rule for directors, shareholders of collapsed banks, BOG. And the Ghanaian Times also talks about energy minister sacked over new Ameri deal. Let's clamp down on human activities on continent, present to African leaders. And Daily Guide says EC fires Charlotte Osei over V8 car, and a Champonche clears air on sovereign bank. And 7 SNIT staff in court over fake certificates. And Missile Energy cleared of tax evasion, the big one. Boache Jacko fired over Ameri deal. And the new Crusading guy talks about energy minister sacked and $14 million US busy internet. Afrimex debt creates panic as workers plead for government intervention. And Computer Man sues Tano South MCE for defamation of character. New Crusading Guide and so on. And the Chronicle say midnight rituals at cemetery. Langards forced to lick human and animal blood for fortification. Pram-prams, 2 further arrested. And ignore World Bank, IMF. Mensa Otabel, and Akufo-Addo is not a dead goat. The Chronicle, and also the Abba. Quick information also getting through. Chese Oko Sunyane so Ministry of Agric, more fertilizer na abandi ejumano. Some of the personalities over there, over 600,000 Ghana cedi. Omatria for Musa. Watch this space. In Bronga, half where I come from, we don't entertain thievery and stealing. So watch this space. That Ministry of Agric, I wore a year Bronga half for Shinyani to be precise. Juma a binimo, Eddie, Ewo, Eho, no. So we'll see a name not just to shame, but to make sure law no ebiteki ne course. Ebita a year excellent boutique for us na fiada. COVID organic products for us near that faith homeopathic for also as is on us as a Monday to Friday. Yemfa a year Mpensenpensenmu embro. Mika say Obenfo a year lawyer Mesa Atnase Okujina a year second year Mpesa as well. Lawyer Mesa na not he went on the ticket of the MPP but representing the constituency colorless. About to say, you look sharp. I
have a break.
Good. You can see a relaxed face.
Yes. Even though last week number constituency.
Yeah. Maybe a cool constituency.
Oh, you good.
Okay. Makwano.
Ejumane de. Oh, secondly, I look at Kakra.
Runabout one business.
But some communities be or
okay.
One on yet.
Okay.
I good day. You do come on.
Okay.
You are born with 2 weeks.
I see.
You go. Ejumane didn't read that.
Okay.
See, I ongoing.
Will you also advocate say Edu Bresa Ghana for the term of office of the president, Nana?
That 4-year term now. Oh, chadam argument in the Abado. My account some several.
Extending.
Well, our merits, not what the merits. With every proposal, but I think that say 4-year cycle now. Back 2007, just before His Excellency President Kufuor Bifido, he made some proposals. I don't fulfill the operators now longer.
Okay.
But in fact, he was advocating for Azai to going forward.
Okay.
Because on what's going to do, how election now I start another election cycle. There's really not much time able to as a win now.
Okay.
Right. It may be a useful conversation or the Ghana food now. They're going to home. They say if you don't have a boy now.
Okay.
And I think that a boy.
All right. But about Almighty Ameri, I'm sure that's going to be a discussion and then double track and other matters about app and pay. But some of your text messages are about Dr. Key. I'll say good morning. Thanks for your ideas this morning. Ghanaians are awake now. God bless you. If people don't help Ghana, then we are doomed everywhere. And then this one from Cosados Hotel says, I respect you. You're a true Ghanaian, and by their fruits, we all know them, and God richly bless you. This one getting through from OPK Gosu says that Nanado should do some reshuffles because most of his appointees are not helping him. Pato Laundry Services says, I perfectly agree with you. President should explain better on the deal. Same happened on Australia scandal. Politicians are the same. And I like your morning show for one thing, and that's truth. Patrol Laundry Services. I'm a favor. Say good morning to your team. You are on fire this morning. Too much of MPP. And this one says that it comes with the name Danito Nas Incrofoot. Says good morning, Omani. You are tight. You are right, and hitting the nail right on the head of this morning. If the president is sinking, then the whole country is as well sinking. God save Ghana. And this one says that I'm not bored. More fire is from Michael Ofrey Ofe, also known as Nana Kakra, treasurer for NDC in the Eastern Region, CEO of Ultimate. Oh, Kakra, good morning. Okay. And from Akwesi Reynolds from Gunnar Odobin, says, you seem peeved this morning, but I'm sure things will work out for good. I don't get where you're coming from. It's just asking questions and just sometimes letting people also know that giving the benefit of time and the doubts, and also one or two things, you are human, you also can sing too. Thomas Said Ibrahim Ewo Takwa say, good morning, my brother. And this one from Frederick Akwesi Kuma says that mining for the president to relieve Honorable Boache Jako of his post has once again proven that we have a bold and decisive leader. Therefore, any appointee who still thinks he's untouchable should kindly take note. The Ameri deal was just bad. Honorable Boache Jako shouldn't have thought of renegotiating it, and that's this one getting through. DJ O'Malley and YLC Ogos, in fact, Nanado and MPP government is on course. Delivery, good governance. So Ghanaians, we should support the president on his visionary practice. And where are those party communicators who were defending this new Ameri deal with their lives? Shame unto anyone who was on TV or radio to do that bidding. Ghanaian lawmakers of the same party are always on the same page, unlike other countries where you see members of the same party agreeing and disagreeing on issues. Coach or London, and also the way they are. Again, back to Thomas Edi Ibrahim was saying, in 4 years, politicians are beating and stealing us, and you want more years for them. I won't go for more years for them until they change. So, what's the member of parliament can you say? On the good side and on the bad side. So if you perceive Sipo as a country, if you've just joined, some quick reminders for you on where we have come from, because we started a very discussion and where we've got into, and then other matters are but these two letters make the difference. The first letter, let me quickly just read it out for you, and then we'll get to subsequent letters. If I'm finding it difficult to get this one, let me read the latest one for you. Mame Enkai say, Enche Yenya Felix Kwachofosu, former deputy minister communications in Subeba Bekayansa Ewan, say this is the first letter that gave somewhat signal, that green light to the conversation to come back again on Ameri, and it was dated on the 25th of July 2018. That was when it was written. So the content: request for executive approval, novation and amendment agreement of the build, own and operate transfer agreement between the government of Ghana, represented by the Ministry of Power and Africa and Middle East Resources Investment Group, Ameri Energy LLC, dated 10/2/15. And the content, I read again. I refer to your letter dated 24th July 2018. On the above subject matter, the President of the Republic has granted executive approval for the novation and amendment agreement dated July 20, 2018 between I, the government of the Republic of Ghana, represented by the Minister for Energy, for his authorized representative. 2, Volta River Authority, VRA. 3, Africa and Middle East Resources Investment Group, Ameri, and Ameri Energy Power Equipment Trading, LLC, Ameri Equipment. 5, Power Projects Sanayi Insat Tikarats Limited, 6, Mitilinos International Trading Company, for the operation and maintenance of the existing 250 megawatts Ameri thermal plant at Abuazi for a period of 15 years. I shall be grateful if you could take requisite action on paragraph 2 above. And it's signed, Nana Bidietu Asante, Secretary to the President. Our understanding yesterday through the Communications Director, that is Eugene Ahin, is that Nana Asante Bidietu signed on behalf of the President. And is copied to the Vice President, Jubilee House Accra, the Chief of Staff, Jubilee House Accra, and the Secretary to Cabinet House, Jubilee House. Okay, so we'll get to the other letter that's said bye-bye to the Energy Minister. But remember, you probably want to educate us void of partisanship this morning and put it right, void of political interpretations. I will be asking the questions. So on the surface of this letter, what does it mean? That it was a good deal?
Yes. Osande, I read the last paragraph now. It's very instructive. And I'm read the last paragraph.
Okay, quickly, let me go back to the last paragraph, just for a second, please. The last paragraph indicates that I shall be grateful if you could take requisite action on paragraph 2 above.
Fantastic. What does it mean?
Okay, so there's
process and documenting about Parliament. Now I refer my committee. And the committee raised issues that are value for money letter wahin. Attorney General no opinion wahin. Minister of Finance ne concurrent approval, if you like, wahin. And of course, the expectation was that the minister would have to procure those documentations now as I come to Parliament. Now, hell broke loose. Propaganda started, they didn't start. Of course, and I pay I hope I because Honorable Bwachi minimum ye, and it's unfortunate that this incident will lead to the release. Very fine gentleman, well intentioned, and if say follow Ameri transaction here, it cannot be the case that Abani intended to create more cost for the people of Ghana. But convenient, because information flow, I would admit, was not sufficient. Because minister no provide cost I incur over the 5-year period. No man breakdown of what the state would incur, say VRA or managing from the 5th year going forward. Bear in mind that it's a stated government policy. The VRA one thermal assets are going to be taken away. Now I will focus on hydro power generation. And see if that policy is implemented, VRA won't need control over all the thermal assets or VRA for one same, including Ameri. And see if they had explained that look, because of the government policy you intended they be implementing, going back to VRA would be for only 1 year, maybe less, because policy, you better start in 2018, 2019. And see, we want to transfer it to the private sector now. And this is the cost breakdown. Because, bear in mind, Ameri, over the past 5 years, cost build-up includes the acquisition of plants, operating and maintaining the plant to produce the electricity. Now, going forward, after the 5 years, we will not be paying for the plant because we own it. Yes. But we will operate and maintain it. It comes at a cost. So if we have paid 510 million over 5 years, the mathematics can be worked out even with detail. And over the 15-year period, we are going to pay 1.3 billion. Spread it out over 15 years, comes to about how much? 100 million a year. So, of course, the intention, I'm sure, was noble. But rollout and the implementation, maybe because of the intempe to get Parliament to deal with it and suddenly arise. And indeed, I got information a day or two before that, well, they are finalizing the negotiation and it may come to Parliament and suddenly arise. But if it doesn't come because one concluder, then we'll deal with it when we come back sometime in September or October, because there's a need. And majority leader announced on the last day I arise, that Parliament may have to be recalled in September. And at that point, we'll deal with this agreement. So it was not too much of the Ibi Pentem will commit some crime against the people of Ghana. But when you're strawberry, they are holding on to it just to paint this government with the same brush that Ghanaians know them to be made of.
Maybe I want to
yes, that's what I'm saying. That maybe the information flow was not managed properly, and so they have sought to take political advantage now. But if you go into the details, and I'm sure as we go along, even though decision has been taken to terminate the entire process, some way, somehow, this country will have to manage Ameri for the next 15 years life cycle of the plant. Because plant, our 20-year cycle.
Yeah.
It's our asset. We have to run it. Unless, of course, well, you have 510 million egu. You cannibalize the plants and that's not going to happen. We're going to run it. And we'll run it at a cost.
Are we not in a capacity to do that as a country?
On America there, we are in a capacity to run it as a country. When I'm about run VRA, and there's a stated government policy, clearly, in the 2017 and 2018 budgets. Finance Minister made it categorical that government policy is to divulge VRA thermal assets. No more focus on hydro generation. And that if the policy is implemented, a third party will have to run this plant together with others.
Okay, but this in Chirimu, dear Nebeko presidency, Yabema 2 months into an amombi, na yenye Hushimu yenye said to Minama, hoping that a particular unit or department or agency and the best Hushimu Papa Asamako.
What does that mean? Papa Asam. Of course.
Ordinarily, these are the questions we are asking. Dedikai. Mampei the 2 me mao shekratasia. Mampei no question say oya hwehwemu no odi tum say ade na wo trauma wo se fa kokko iwa.
Omahini say yo. 2 types of approvals. Na minister bia epede implement program bi or ministry a seek. Either the boko president or directly with a memo. Ne akachendo pochoma konamenye dem dwumezi another the boko cabinet with a cabinet memo.
Okay, so 2 options really enyina hanam se ne ntwa homini di ba komra.
Sure.
Yeba ebedi enkomo. So after this break, yeah, try enkomo so on Ameri. Ye kwaba. Well, we're back. It's a try and come on this way. That was a so jibre na only a wahidi and come. The usual, some of the MPP people, the usual attacks, no, I shall say. MPP in the opposition was extremely humble. MPP in power, overly defensive, and then they go attacking. So, yeah, we've been here for almost the number of years God knows in this industry. You chose to follow a political party, do what is right, and we will not question. If we question, it means that the intent, whether you misrepresent the intent or whatever, that's your business. But the MPP can never be above law and can never be the ultimate in terms of reasoning and party business. And so we appreciate our input. Let's be decent and decorous in trying to, we remember the politicians when they had power and when they lost power. We know. So sometimes more.
Yeah. But it will be useful to qualify it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some MPP.
Yes,
thank you
I
for
agree.
That. Yeah, some.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for that correction.
MPP
no, some MPP. Thanks for the correction.
And it's useful MPP, that party supporters know. They should, at all times, yes, humility of course is key.
Yeah, very relevant.
Public service,
very relevant.
Unfortunately, say game of politics or Ghana, I don't catch him.
It turns to something else. Yeah.
Yes. You see the messages that people.
Yeah, it's true.
All sorts of insults. What shall I but I mean that's fine. I mean, may explain that two essentially methods. Now, memo na Honorable Jacko Tro Kama, His Excellency President. Whether or indicated there some approval. Now, okay, let me explain too. See, executive approval. Or present or not present, we take decision.
The two options are now coming.
Now, cabinet. So cabinet memo.
So cabinet one walk to the president, tell your intent, or the other cabinet
by way of a memo.
That's correct.
You
the
can't
other one
go orally. In all cases, we go with a memo.
I don't see one.
Absolutely. And see, our cabinet will meet, discuss, and then a decision is taken up. Cabinet decision will be communicated to you by the secretary to cabinet. Now, president will exercise an executive power, so the decision usually is communicated by the executive secretary. In this case, BD2, my very good senior. Now, content of memo no, whether he indicated that, look, I want your consent to go ahead with this thing and seek the requisite interagency advice. And now they have already sought the requisite interagency advice in the Parliament. We don't know. And see, for people to even suggest that President want my executive approval without looking at the details of the document can only be mischief.
Okay, so President Swasa be quiet to open this interpretation.
Because
for us to also think wild.
No, not necessarily. Because say, okay, there, do the needful to get your request effected. All it requires is that make sure you deal with all the processes. Okay, so apart from dealing with the process, does it mean that the president's interest levels on this Ameri deal, controversial Ameri deal, was limited or what? Yeah, na me calculation be 1.3 billion. No, it divided over 15 years. It comes to 86 million dollars a year.
86 million.
86 million a year. If you divide the 86 by 12 months, it comes to 7.16 million a year, a month.
A month.
Ameri, under its present state, how much cost do we incur per month? Is it not about 9 million? So is there a saving or not?
Then you are going contrary to the position of the presidency.
No, you see,
because per this conclusion,
on America,
then you are going contrary to.
You see, a lot of, I've indicated here that I think that the information was not managed properly. And the decision has been taken there. One hold on for now. The deal is off the table. And see, that's what it is. But post, we can do analysis. Okay? And see, and with the impression Munianum NDC will create in the minds of Ghanaians is that this is some deal baby we cook to steal money. In fact, we'll make references to Miscellaneous no as a special purpose vehicle. Abana set up to siphon money from the people of Ghana. It turns out that Miscellaneous or your old company, Mr. Ibrahim Mahama, also tributama lawyer Ekwawuno, said that when he informed some of their business associates, including directors of Miscellaneous, they were surprised about how the man, energetic, fashionable, maverick lawyer, had passed just like that. Yet they created the impression that company ended up being a worker set here, what the siphon is gave Ghana for. And I'm trying to tell you that that impression is erroneous. But His Excellency the President Ghana for to Abaman, in the heat of all the hue and cry, and I'm saying that I'm a minimum content of memoir Okon office, based on which we take Ghana for what they are saying.
Do you think the President take Ghana for and say groupings of people be more influential?
Well, many people have spoken. Many people. And I don't know what informed the President's decision. In fact, only Mbramano though or appoint to Utum or Sraw de Jumano Jane Kofi at any time. And that power cannot be questioned. He's been bold in a new relationship with Honorable Ejako. And of course, if he has had to take this decision now, I think it's a bold decision. Sends clear signals to all of us.
It might send clear signals to everybody, but sometimes it brings up a lot of matters at the situation. For instance, go on social media and check some of the writings. Is an uncommon, right? I can't place my finger on it, but something about this sacking doesn't add up. And you have Franklin Kujo. I wonder why the Ministry of Communication seems untouchable after having supervised a very wasteful deal. Why? Sorry, Ejakun. And it goes on and on and on. Former Energy Minister's boy said to review Gabi and Co. were part of the negotiation of the Ameri deal. And it goes on and on. And then another Damwa comes back to say somebody is threatening his life and all those things. Just a sack. Just a sack.
Is Nonye Franklin Kujo. One comment. Everybody has a view, and see. Of course,
but even you are doing the post. Clearly, you are not satisfied. The president
satisfied what?
That we should do. Papa say na communication and all these things about no. And so people who think like you will also be disappointed in the decision of the president.
Why would you be disappointed? If
but play this calculation, something good is coming to you.
If you don't even manage the information properly, that in itself can lead to your being asked to step aside and on a legitimate.
But if the deal was good?
No, but of course, whatever it is, you need to be able to convey a certain message to the people. And if His Excellency will feel that he has a right to ask you to step aside, and that's exactly what has happened.
Parliament. If you have to go to Parliament,
if
you have to go to Parliament in September, it means that this is not on the table again. It's off the table.
Executive no debate, no also a draw. So no problem on here.
So what stands? The Ameri old deal is standing.
Absolutely. And at the end of the 50
and there's no value for money with that old deal.
The old deal in China expire. Innovation agreement is only seeking to transfer control from Ameri to a third party. Now we're amending by extending it. And the Ameri deal is still in place until next 2.5 years. Asset number by Ghana for that. It's innovation. It's only a transfer. On yet BB NDC for one the Ameri renegotiated Ameri deal stinks.
But it stinks.
How does it stink?
Because the president sacked the minister.
But if the president sacked the minister,
details are scanty.
Sack him for. But you don't need any detail. You need a detail.
Because the president is supposed to tell us what is happening.
Why? Where in the law does it say that president or sack minister on control?
No, I'm saying that the details of the deal, not his sacking, the reasons. Even the president somewhat will be fair to us. Even somewhat. Because of
Masa.
We have arrived at this point. We have arrived at this point Because
arrive at point
the information around Ameri,
president will take a decision that in the midst of all the hue and cry, our dominate public space.
But you have done a fantastic calculation this morning.
Calculation people have done it.
But you've done a fantastic calculation this morning.
VRA, management, senior staff. I hear they are saying that the cost is overblown by whatever 400 million. But if 400 million calculation now, are we going to spend 3 million in running Ameri the plants for the next monthly for the next 15 years? I don't think so. But of course, sitting here and I'm a technical person, you're a fundamental maths. Details can only be provided by the technicians, which I'm not. But I'm saying that we are where we are, and all the noise was around that in terms of government or some people putting up a scheme to steal from the people of Ghana clearly is not borne out by the facts. That is all.
Lawyer, so you sum it up by saying it's a good deal, but the communication was not done well.
Well,
because the whole kind of Ameri to understand that the communication was not done well, but it's a good deal because as it stands now, the Ameri deal is no value for money.
The Ameri deal will expire in 2.5 years.
That's what I'm saying.
And when it expires, and look, if I read the Attorney General no opinion now, these people did the agreement so tight, even though public procurement approval was working a year after they had executed the agreement, said that you can't terminate. Say cancel the CCR judgment debt over Ghana yandono. It we have to stick with Ameri, but Ameri for what you hope in the 5th year, plant will have to run it for another 15 years.
Not the lifespan by years.
That's the thing. It will cost us money.
So the maintenance and operation is going to be a challenge.
And see, what's the CCR the VRA and government policies so stated is that VRA is going to be split. One thermal assets are going to be given to a private party to manage. So when we get there, I think that government will implement the policy for the benefit of Ghanaians.
A party, no.
Party no abakondo.
Maybe so. We see all these surroundings.
Governance clearly is not easy.
You admit that.
Oh, it's a tough job. It's a tough job, but
you have the men
to do it. Yes, of course. Clearly.
With disappointing results like this?
Oh, what is disappointing about that? You cannot have everything spot on. Yes, issues. We are human, and at every time, there will be things like this. But critical. There will be a mbokrono. Dema yenuanum NDC war trend. There is no criminality, unless of course experts know back there.
Are you able to tell us what stopped this deal, this innovation deal? What stopped it?
His Excellency the President has issued a statement through the Communications Director.
Are you able to tell us why?
Oh, Ameri.
Yeah.
I was not part of any
That's a good response
process that led to that decision.
So you are not able to.
I'm not able to.
Okay. So what was wrong with the Ameri deal, and now it is also, okay, MPP, Ameri complain, MPP, Ameri falter. So where are we heading towards?
Falter no hindered. Explanation, the cost.
Your explanation is fantastic because Ghana should have continued with this innovation.
Not necessarily.
Saving cost. Per the surface calculation that you made.
Remember, Ameri will run its term under the existing agreement. Ghana would have incurred a cost of 510 that nobody can do anything about, even though commercially the plant should have cost us not more than 380 million. Fact. So some 130 million has gone to people's pockets. Fact.
It's not true because
what do you mean by it's not
true? What is the government doing about Nipa? MPP came on the back of we prosecute all people who they spoke about in opposition, and then you complain bitterly as if and the process of court we all agree. But what is the MPP doing? Always alleging, making sure as soon as you have away what you say. Yeah, because what the Faith Homeopathic Clinic for us that Covey Organic Foods for so I say Excellence Boutiques Brabetonio, my papa Womhonum, a man in Memantadi and Quadan paying for. Teach you I for so Aquania can say the Omam some with me ever talk a Yamunoma or Excellence Boutique or my baby I'll home or now Faith Homeopathic is a make out say Korean Pedianum Shimuna for Mompe and Wedruma Covey Organic products so the organic pepper powder, organic tiger nut powder, and a ginger powder, nina organic. It's a demning kikabia in that natural state, you know, and a ball a moitimi, and yini palma be a timaco. So, I'm not say, or consular messa, and I didn't come out one say, near him say, era fellow squatchy for Suabaka as a former deputy minister communications, NDC, but everything him say, NTDSC, on my tea. And then Suntiana is Minister for Education, Yera Napo, on this matter of double track na a day in some Dodona Eba app Nobisha press as he explains his point and reasons behind the NTSS. But maybe this uncommon. About my whole 5 minutes for you to interact with us, and then when we are back, Lea Mesa, Ebesa Nema Tuasa and Common 0302 211 701 equity 4 0302 211 701 equity 4 and Komodo Dona Yedino. Your understanding of what is happening now, whether is there's any cause for alarm, and that's normal governance. So, or what's your understanding of what really is happening? 0302 211 701 equity 4. Now, so what media, Wadrin Shabra, and Timino, Edisa, and Komodo. Some of your text messages and so about quickly. Ma making kind Emma Onafi. Yeah, brought back to the discussion whilst I also wait for your calls. This one says that, good morning. We in MPP respect the decision of the president to sack Mr. Jacko. This should be a lesson to all ministers and appointees. They must know that power is transient, and so they must be careful on how they treat food soldiers. It's so sad to see a very hard-working minister taking an early shower like this. For me, Mr. Jacko is the best minister for the first 18 months in this government. For us, Wama Savan, and anyway, good morning. Apom to say.
Adom
Boko.
And a very chair, or maybe I don't first, but I've been limited when to have cancer. I'm in front of the resort. I'm concerned. I'm the I know my also come out before more position or take no musi. I can't criticize some standards of defending them. All right. I mean, I know what kind of fun. I mean, there could be a empire about the order, so more man by another on one in my oh, yes, to them. Bye bye.
Amen. Yeah, that's CP Asaridia Kumasi. Also, so what Jibril so Oshebu say greetings to Lawyer Mesa. You also say you enjoy him. Okay, so good morning. Apom to say.
No, me not more.
Yes, Kasa to say the Ghana. Ghana is moving forward. So Kasa boldly.
Ghana they are going to encourage. Then I back on cry. Me MPP ni mapa. But Ghana encourage. Ghana ye fise say the MPP ba. Ombe but they are costing the omahini ihu papa. Cause so the nyamisuru enim. Yeah, fise amanyo say scansam. Scan e ba pe. Enye scan e ba pe. Omu hwe yi. No mo suro nyankopon. No munya du nukre enkyereye na 4 years in the aduawi enye sa ye nyina sabi e be say yasano.
Okay, Mamenda wase me fa aye friend odi honum. Good morning. Apom to say. Hello, good morning. Apom to say. Good.
Because I see the blue stump forward.
Yes, sir. You too.
No concern time say this year some I dream of to that one can say some of Kayana Madigin some of papa. O man say Ghana man make one boom M54 NDC4 just o pia kan no near from Ghana mine na mine no custom na nje say we to be NDC we to be NDC na e kon to kwa NDC Ghana mine o man here tell us how yen kambo yen ku fani di kambo mo papa o mine say no be bi ku ya mine onabo.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Hello, good morning. Apom to say.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but David Mukasasi Takwa.
You too, Takwa.
your problem is stable hand. There is a over High Court, court 2 years, 3 years, no one there, some High Court, you need it. You know, it's not so far, I did your music and normal court. It's a place, Motion Mundo, Mama, and a blow at Takwa.
All right.
3 years, woman there, some more Takwa, you need it.
Okay, yeah, that's it. You better say sanity or Takwa there, Takwa any judge into 2-3 years, near Semohonum, so we'll check it. And then, thanks to the vigilance of the minority, the government has been caught pants down in that shady so-called renegotiated Ameri deal. They would have milked the state dry with this agreement. As for the Nana Damwa threats and others, it is only the beginning. The MP in your studio and his likes must now bow their heads in shame. Kubaji Ewa Jinejele. Good morning, Apomti saying. Good morning, Apomti saying. Hello, good morning, Apomti saying. Hello? Okay, on your ready, so on here, Kasa. I see you do good morning, Apomti saying.
Good morning.
Yes, sir, you too.
My medal from my boy, so I'm not going to see you. So you be quiet. Someone there.
Yeah, where?
You will be maybe Chiawa, Kratwan de Mao, Afamoso, Multimedia, Nakotona Nado, and Ghana Baya Tisufi. Let's say, minority Ghana has a fear, a minority parliament. A Kadayama, different say, or Mampany, Ubiti or Massam. If I was almost to any, almost some poor body ban. What to me, Ghana. Now, majority of the I send the advantages of Muslim to Kungano, say many you, say dear woo, and also almost in circle. In a bomb minority for Basamas, Masha, Abaya, friend, say, one team minority for, and I'm two, and also Musu, the Banon for Moon, my Ayafa, but the Agana Kappa and Yapra.
Okay, yeah, that's it. You're from Frenia, we'll try to talk on Papa and American Brad, the other issues. Lukman, upon to say, Mayor, Kumasi. Bokodier. Yes, Medasi, yes, and Amike, Wadaruma, the President of Basu said, Oba Kumasi, and then Mosa acquiring in Adona, no more than come.
That's right.
Okay,
it's that means on the system, so we did.
Now, actually, my said, who said, more, more beans, no more church on KKs, you remember Kumasi City Council, that's all another dinner, and as a hand for the side of the chair, let me be Busa.
Mamma, or Cassia is here. Now, or Cassia, you said minority for no my idea. No question on my idea. So you say, or my United task, and a Kia, MP, including minorities. If it's on my idea, we are, we don't mean one Basumia, except a Cassia, young Congo, Basunemu, Ghana Mampenina, make one Abaso Cafe. A sansa, I do way by ye, and when I make Cassia and I have to say, and when me who statement and man Cassie, Lipa or Yema, President, what President Cassie, I was misled, Lipano, also, Anampanian Pine, Sadi we say, Sino. Make the Panaman Pena, make one abaso, a sans idea, Sino, a yard the papa, sans young Tenase, and Matim Diana, Mampenimua, not your Mopapa, the end of the Mabbe Shannon to me. Ghana Mampenimo, one abaso, Lipa be obey a idea, a Sunday money beyond about the Abanima Sibiano. Yen Finch, they are more mine on Quenimu, Yen I am 1 inch trip, Nagana, the Yen idea. Ghana and young minority for their and then young majority for their saying I a kabum message to tell miner. I know mine, a bit flat doom, and the aqua doom. It's a million you so young to trade. Mine, I can't make canon.
All right, that's it. I mean, 1 or 2 text messages from Nafi. Just we go for a break, and then when we are back, SKC, please let my honorable understand that $99 million a month now on Ameri has the acquisition cost in together with operate and maintain costs for 5 years. Whilst Honorable Boache Jaku $8.6 million a month is only for operate and maintain, which is costing us $1.3 billion in 15 years. Where is value for money here? is too much for Ghanaians. SK and also the way they aba and Salifu Abaye of Philosophy Nanado is so confused and also the way aba and this one says I'm so happy that the money you see. Okay, let me see. I could try buy a better accommodation. Well, because what I say, I want to say, era I am for Mesa lawyer, Mashibi Janima, Adishia more secondary, and I'm in the one to say, fellow scratchy for still maintaining can't. So for paying out a year global arena of liberty, I know also see what Jibra also should be. But only a better was because you are doing so much for us after we prayers every morning. No? Oh, big screener, Bogosone, Kasua, any other areas. No, and pay. You also want your members, aside the spiritual exercise, to also get what's happening in the country. And that's it. That's a piece of prayer or that global arena of liberty. Bogosone, that's a piece. When you see, nobody needs PhD to know Nanado is aware of the total fraud perpetrated on his behalf through this Ameri deal. This is the same as the Kelny GVG, which contract documents are yet to be produced. The president is an accomplice, no doubt. You are unable to arrive at this decision, but you can ask the president to probably better particulars. And some maybe NTA was a Shaggy or Nima, and now the way at the above. AU Farouk Tamale will say, good morning. The minority has been vindicated this morning, especially Honorable Sohini, MP for Tamale North, for questioning the credentials and incompetence of Mr. Boache Jaco, but Boache Jaco has been used as a scapegoat. And this one from Sangri says that, you're on fire this morning. I like that the truth must be told. Stay blessed. Brother Sangri, good morning. And this one also says, Omaini, President Akufo-Addo has done the needful under Mr. Mahama. Elvis Efriankra and the Brazil Willis were reassigned to the presidency. Let's commend the majority in parliament. At least they opposed this deal. Freddie Kuma Wasa Ekropom and Onosidiwe. But Tafa in Amra here, right? Those saying we should correlate the president for sacking the energy minister, everything they are saying is like saying we should correlate an individual for releasing, example, a stolen good just because he's been seen by the public. And this one also reads, it's very disheartening that such an industrious energy minister who ended the Doomsor menace has to be asked in this manner. Kabiesi was second day and also the way there. And some of the messages, quick one, Menkenka Enfa Emma Nafiembra back to Yankoma Menelo Mesa Edine. So Guy G writes this one from America. Guy G. Okay, this one says Mr. Ejako has been used as sacrificial lamb to cover the wrath of others. Renegotiated Ameri deal involve key family relations of the president that I don't know. So let it be there. And Bogolo says Nana has made all of us proud. He is in fact a listening president, unlike Ethiopia President Mahama. And Kwamina acidity. Kwamina acidity. Also the Najab. Dr. Mantiao, Isodec. Paying back also on quickly and anybody in Komona on na addition rain because they do this all the time, they experience it all the time, and what went wrong. Dr. Mantiao, that's for that, and pay about now so for addition. The decline, their cost or energy ministry, what has happened and what led to this happening?
Hello?
Dr. Mantiao Machi, Patroti and Car.
Faintly, but let's move.
Emuda Hokakra. As a Messiah, say, he funny free. I do Hanum say, and a ministry be sure for energy, to be precise, eco fee.
Oh, yeah, but that's my main factor here is in share with you for and I'm more watching. The more dear, but dear, as them Akobanwa, Ama. A year minister for energy, Yama or Dinatuma Akopon, Yantia, not a young woman. I saw it happen. Now, I saw it coming long ago. Share Papa and Sue and in the final part of unit money at the end one. I mean, one tree at Akidiano, the yellow chapel, it didn't make you home. The alleged misleading of the president and the Ahawet and it's not so mean. Kurane idea na many men for pony dia yegma sector no. You know that you know Brana, your name ministry, the agents our swore, public sector participation in the power sector. A year ECD concession in the year. When I got a phone in anymore, let me say, if you are here, no, na, and she share under President Mahama, na, and she shares on the next year, no, now you move between your both angels. In fact, I could have for the now were dead against the whole concession arrangement. But I couldn't pencil in the said, well, and yet, dear, you bet me after Padium, until they are yen per point between them when one of the Bayer concession no crana. Yen walk fire, ya, fire, number 2 ya, a bois of mine. Yet I didn't say by. And by any other civil society groups that kind of boom, they promote the offender Koteka, a coalition of stakeholders on ECD concession. Now, and I'm trying to do a day so you need on my opinion, a could share 1-on-1. And now, my opinion, my queen, ya made it, how you like to who decide who questions me, I gave it. Now, I gave a comment who my opinion who said. So we see me advance superior argument now conventional. So we see ignite before now. We see me reconsider. We see me game deal. Yes, I will in Aswa or no decision we take. We see me actually. It's not here no. Or just to say ECG concession so na kaya no. 20% local content. Again, it's our foreign currency na no your local currency now, home train, it's time said. In fact, what we do a concessionaire now, I believe it's about the company be a drama on it. If I saw the book, Babinian way memo or the union, the crew. Now, for so no, they call the cities, then we see this no better $1 in not their crew. It is a beya, the union supply and local content no cost. In a beya, and for 4 median, do not better or memo. And I'm waiting for my opinion, to my yakin a say, every year local content in 51%. How shall I have the Pakistan say what it means is that 51% of the profit from the ECG concession will be retained locally. Now, on my opinion, my other directives near the MPO say, Minister for Energy near Sinkonya. Now, shall workers know how I know more if a concession now. If you are, what you want to say? A year wishes are on my opinion, a chair, say, young fashion find medium. Any and a minute and a digima. Ushakrana, a local content partner, over retains 51%. Any companies no local partner, and I saw my department. If you attend your condition president, say, Anthony award the contract now. As a company actually the local partner. A good way we are there no. Emma says here determine the winner of the bid. And our local constitution the local content partner. Now opposition local content partner, it's not say your contract in every year, you know. Big award number company that no. And you know there's no process for doing due diligence and ensuring that local content partner or technical capacity and as well as financial capacity to be able to partner the foreign company. On one here, and I'm waiting to know the incident of fronting. Now, I say, if I saw the common gun in India, but what channel, like a comma, I'm anonymous, it's not tiger and it is all these concerns. But again, we share Panya and Nam so what another debacle. What to know? We share allegations that by a contamination for one year
ye pay say nka ye do mo to ko ye hu no ko ewo mu no na minister ko ya ati committee na committee no or the independent experts civil society rep any industry experts nya de adi de na national security board nya ka bo mu a na ya dwimu no na nka ya de pa no ade ati ya minister say de na ifo akwa ye nhwehwem a make no mo ka committee no ho o mo ate o mo akwa ye nhwehwem a o mo se papa no ni tibia enti no ye jare ni fita onko ni baby eno so hwa enteyi ena ebenzumba kai a tema oil refinery Pasay ko Texas oni tema oil refinery managing director nya na play mu koye o kopo no nka o di bibita e ko tuja nka bona manye o koye a o say ye di tema oil refinery e be ye tank farm ena emi say efum papa ni mu ye tema oil refinery managing director no efum no ka krama onu so eyi anu publicly ema ni koye tumamento between the two entities aye minister no any tema oil refinery managing director sha enu so entwe ya di anka wo ye consultation mapa wo di adenkyere ye futuo ni nipa dwen asem ho a nka munyi ze de ba ye between managing director of Tema Oil Refinery and minister no nke beba set media na asia wo Texas minister ko ya say or pay investors e dey buy upstream oil sector na dem a ka tell investors no to attract them into Ghana and say NDC phobi penny phobi any mebuna e western region fa pam say wo mo de bomb ko to ye jubilee field nim akai no the minia open investors ye run wo na investor ben pa na in his right senses okay bi ta che no din sika ba ba sha oil sector oh you sha ni ma be brain na ko so a ni ni na che say Japan it be mo je dem say that bia ye yellow sample a papa dey be you know but me so say oboko kwan a okwo yi so say ye yedi because ye yedi you unfortunate insofar as papa nankata the political career is concerned.
But, no, but let's just get off that aspect of it. Whether the question now is that per what you've just said, the president was right in his dismissal. Let's forget about his political ambition and his political career. Ghana is bigger than his political career and ambition. So, as a technocrat, the question is that the president was right in the decision that he took. Per narration of their mind, is that correct?
Oh yes, yes. You may be say, Uncle Yena Ababe source of embarrassment for the president. And definitely, the president did what he ought to do to restore the fallen image of the government, which are and yes, this sector, communication sector, BBC, as a government, you need to be mindful of the repercussions on your public image. And I think the president has done the right thing.
Well, President had the right now. Probably in ending up, you talked about the communications ministry. The president didn't see or didn't hear because everybody is talking about currently GVG said there's too much controversy surrounding that contract. That one the president hasn't seen or he hasn't heard or you haven't done any recommendation to the president?
And based on my personal engagement with the president, or you'll be able to take a decision. I send the back about why you should when you're so packed. And I wouldn't say, yeah, TVG, no, who names and somebody idea, no, I'm pretty sure that independent verification of allegations that I'm repaying over to one amount.
Dr. Steve,
how many times those kinds of issues, manipulation of the contamination fuel cells, but Omambinia act immediately, or to in the appropriate time, or act here. I think that I will credit the president for being a very diligent leader. Just on taking hasty action at the first instance.
Well, Dr. Steve Mantia, but somebody writes from New York in America that must we always wait to witness such shame to take action? This could have been avoided if we had listened to reason. when the government was taking shape, the true nature of a man will always be shown from birth. It's a disgrace to Ghana. Other ministers should take a cue from this. So, Guy G, when New York, his worry is that should we always get to this point before action is taken?
Yeah, your senators, I'm saying, it's a bit unfortunate. I'm saying, oblivious of the fact that being humans, these kinds of things may happen. If you are advanced countries, New York, now, under Trump, any branches or coming to America. But here, in politics, now, for me, what is important is how the leader, the president, responds to these things. And I think in this particular instance, the president has acted rightly. We can't prevent it, but allegedly, he was misled. But when we say somebody has misled him, we take action now. We need to applaud him for a decisive action.
You bring another argument and another debate. This so-called mislead or misled or whatever we are all terming it now. No? Then the question is that then you President Ntimi and no obidi misleading afemakwa akoye obidia. Is it not dangerous for us to, in quote, say that the president was misled and in the mislead, then it means on several occasions it's gone not seen. The president has been misled at the expense of the country.
Yeah.
No. Lawyer Mpensenpensenmu, he brings in that issue of the president, in quote, being misled. Do we know, can we be told the number of times
one particular situation but generalize.
No, but that is the danger because that is the presidency.
But the danger is what you are doing.
The danger here is that an executive authority that gave room. How comfortable are we with the president and the workers at the presidency in terms of these matters? The president has been misled. The president has done what is right. And that's
Are you suggesting that the president is all-knowing, omniscient? Maybe I'm saying I'm all-knowing. I won't even that I know. I look for me and many people be brave. I don't know. Yeah, no more for saying I'm you. When I'm you, and yet you two say any penny idea. You can be misled. Many are okay, yeah, go to the trouble of the security. You don't go find him. And there is no proof arrangement in this world. It's a Yamenqua and a Hudia. When you have been misled, that's Ungunua. Again, away.
Okay.
But that's what they're here. You don't conceal it. You take decisive action. I think that's what the president has done.
Dr. Steve Matiao, thank you so much. Very insightful and great Medasipi. That's what I wanted to get. If you are misled, what do you do? What you do after being misled is the most important thing. Dr. Matiao Medasi. So, what's my point? I say, because if you are misled and then you that's the danger. But he takes an action. That action is bringing all this discussion. Anyway, double track. Are you in support?
Absolutely.
Your understanding. Yanko Fanti, because what's your saying?
Oh, I'm saying that school year no bien. Na ya ran the 2 cycles. I been in all school no. Dama CCI school year no or 1. You call 3 terms. You ma after the term the vacation classrooms are empty. Classrooms are empty. Now, because a minimum in school you need enough room to accommodate all of them. No. School year no 2. Now you run the 2 cycles. And see, if you school no, maybe a vacation. Or vacation no, na yako. Vacation no. Dama so that we can sweat our available facilities no. To its maximum, full utility of young infrastructure as a nation to provide education for all our children. Simple.
Okay. The Minister of Education, Bishia, stakeholders, Central for BBI are interested in it. Any question? I am sure the Minister is ready for it.
Absolutely.
But I end on this note. His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Oh, okay. So I understand. Say bit Kwaba. But then you do your final commentary, and then we go. Kwaba. Well, yasaba ma ne kra fe na nyumeku ya se omaso ya so kwanso nkoso kra me lawyer Mesa anawa na say yen sentimi anka kwa chief Su Felix ya da excellent boutique ase wona so ya so kwanso nkoso kra se enfa dwumadi so nkosi enfa bro medin ka ka cho titru na ye front ade bribia ohia bia no ko ho a on bebo kwanso nkoso kra ukọ doko Madina anafi temani kaso a nkra ha unya bi ono boutique no akotonyo papa ho no sa takrade na sunyane so benya bi won frɛ Excellence Boutique on 0244925435 and 0245297064. South America will say Covi Organic Foods and so also purely organic products normally dijuma chili powder pepper powdered form organic tiger nuts powdered organic and afi ginger no see organic powdered form into pebia to ado ni Chelaboni Junction adjacent Osu Children's Home Haba Mini Mart. And as a kaswa aye Tuba Junction ubenya bi honum anafi udu oni kire aye sunyane doma so onya bi honum doma so benya bi anafi petrol filling station e kaswa Tuba Junction Kumasi Angel FM and so benya bi 0240602480 now no one any kita faith from party clinic so se bra na be ni pedua no hwehwemu udu oni kire hinema kokobin Kumasi afi West Region Bogoso and so be home or in crime so tune will be home on 0244583859 or 0275969414 now ni Faith Homeopathic Clinic for any so obviously your last stop to disease Nanaya's bread or Western region in Swa make sure your breakfast cannot go without Ode Nanaya's bread. Dr. Nanaya Brefood Danso Pano in Western region, that is what is on there. So make sure you have it. And then we're doing crying swa. The good news is that I can say Christian Village Junction, Odu when you actually called Domi Pillar 2, Nanaya's Pizza, and so on the leading pizza joint now in Accra. Aside from that, no, and they quite the MC special. They buy one get one free. So probably you move to these days. They call you talk about Kwani Ajibako fast a piece. So, Nanaya's Pizza joint or Domi Pillar 2 honum. Make sure and ya no kwa nambia opese to mu bi episode di say on the special fried rice na the jollof rice vegetable rice so bi bi opa akoko nam wings bi area na opa pork bi dia so ekire and now pe bayra ya chi yes and different kind say 54 was one chips na them as no econo very bayra ya chi. Okay, back to our further conversation. Is one infrastructure issue, maintenance, another issue. 2, more running away from shift. 3, are you engaging new teachers? And then finally, teachers that were involved in this, almost say they were only informed or they have been informed, but consultation is 0 in terms of more being implemented.
Mine in chair and common iguda easy.
Almost fear the presidency September, minister September, we are taking off.
For the new academic year in September now start.
Yeah.
Hence you have to take off. Na intisisi ya some year can happen ne. Uncommon and easy no. It's an ongoing process leading to implementation in September. I may mum de in konya something be a say yen play yen usual politicking and nunka kawana. Yes, of course. Say ideal situation, you have enough room for everybody. Wouldn't be having this conversation.
The NDC wants you to accept the fact that progressively is the best than the rational aspect of it.
But question maybe Sanya there. Until whilst we're doing the progressive, or progressive no. And when now you one way children, is it the best? 180,000 children. Progressive. Once in a few. Now why then? Many problem with one progressive. They can say all that they want to say.
Especially double track. They call it shift system.
They can call it whatever, but they are there. Shift system in one not see. Binim ko school and a pie, binim ko school. Is that what is happening?
Anopa.
Here, if you benefit a ewa, then the mini bridges in Gobose, here, Cape Coast. Mamu Krumi Guay. School from Mokona, no Krono Atopan. But now, the whole year, and what does it do for businesses, our community? And see, in resolving a problem, no, you create opportunity. But alternative, no, what's the mom from an instant Nancy classrooms we and sana. Hey, one on the back. One on the back on instant. That question on our phone. 100,000 Ghanaian children every year drop off. 10 years in Nkofu Dodo aware. 1 million. You educate one I say, hey, classroom in your home, don't think. Let them stay at home. Then one say, okay, when you want to man and now you may want to if you know, one pedal one was and one go school. Simple. But I won't pedal but sniffia. Then everybody's child ought to go to school. And it is the responsibility of our band to find solutions to problems. It's a fantastic solution. That's an expert or policy do. Yes, of course. It been also criticized, which is fine. Someone saying our aircraft
that Mukasa be opposition. Now, Obi Kwan or person of Faso did the Juman, Sakwan and our Faso and more friend into my Timunin to say, Munkra any magic
now. Magic one, no. The dad that will know 100,000 children through their progressive implementation. What's if you know? Is that what we want? At 10 years, 1 million Ghanaian children would be uneducated. My mom used electoral statistics and justify why they think people shouldn't go to school. Because University of Ghana school upon now other educational institutions, no other communities and institutions will vote in a certain manner. It tells you that are they thinking of potential loss of some constituency? That if people get educated, the chances are they won't vote for them. Is that the reason why they want people not to be educated?
Okay, so we'll
no, maybe sir. But I'm inclined to believe that only thinking of election. That's all.
That's the NDC.
But otherwise, why would they even raise issues about this?
I see. But quickly, Mr. President, let me conclude by saying, sir, thank you for the bold step that you've taken to make sure, sir, Ghana works again. It is not just the energy minister, quite unfortunate when it's about that ministry. It's about 110 ministers, which most or some of them, a reasonable number of them, needs to be either consolidated or merged or need to be scrapped. Most of your ministers or some of your ministers needs to get the boot because they are quite, forgive me, irrelevant. So, Mr. President, again, local businesses, they are suffering. Local businesses are suffering. So, GDA Ghana Funya Womu and that assurance, your 4-year mandate, you still have space and time. We are sure by the 4th year, so local businesses will be very vibrant. The youth of Ghana, a reasonable number of them will have hope. And then we will speak as not politicians, but as statesmen, your Ghana at heart. Again, Mr. President, Patrick Moninko, MPS Holdings, Port Mpensenpensenmu, and then Ghana Cylinder or Ghana Moninko, and other agencies and departments. Now that when we've come to cylinder manufacturing company, now that we've come to the point by Adansia, Dr. Mantia Diafa, say, Impo, we are Mampenia, assemble to Nima, so what's he put that? Then the pony to me, extremely ye chill out once year. From Mampeni and Yahi, what's about what she, and because yes, answer son of Fufro. It means you are a super being. We are there, you admit fault, and you always want the best for your mother country. Mr. President, on this call, I thank you, but there's more room for improvement. Or the life chair, near the Nkomo Kamakan. I must thank you for your time.
Always a pleasure.
For baby, I will be an in the but we also thank you. Go on, you see that.